This is the result of the final round.
Whoa.
Wow, it's the match we just
Come
watched.
all this way.
The result of the match we just watched is the result of the match we just watched.
I was in it.
What
I saw it.
What a recap to include. Thanks, bald guy, who is now our headcanon announcer.
I'll always love you.
Oh no. Why are you allowed in here? Why is your Pokemon out of its ball?
It's just weird because it's so anthropomorphic. It just looks
so
like it's
tall.
Yeah.
It just looks like it's sassy and has a personality and has an opinion right now about what we're doing.
Like,
could you imagine if he walked in here with Rillaboom in this scene? Like, just this giant hulking monster is behind him.
Dude, he looks like he's judging me real hard right now.
It's very rare we see any Pokemon out of its ball. So like having him just
game,
like having him just like pop into frame, like it'd be really crazy if it was just Rillaboom or something. It's like this giant monster. He doesn't look like
he belongs in nature at all. He's just like he's too much of a human being.
He's blatantly wearing human clothes. Yeah. He's got a button-up vest and an undershirt and unbuttoned pants, which is stressing.
Yeah, I'm a little
apprehensive about that.
All right, the big moment's finally here, eh? I came just to cheer you on, you know. I have to fight his brother now. Still, it's not easy picking sides. I have this brother that I've had my whole life, and I have you that I've known for maybe a few years, but you know.
How do I choose between my brother and this woman who won't talk to me?
That sounds like every woman that Hop's ever known.
We never even said anything to him. We don't talk. Why is he so encouraged?
After all, it's a showdown between my big brother and my rival. I don't know, I've known some people that I've never talked to that seem very encouraged.
Yeah, oh no.
Who should I really want to win more? Your brother!
Oh, I just realized his posture. He's leaning back on his tail.
He's so hip. He's very posh.
He's got 3 legs.
Wah.
Is that what he's...
Ooh, wah.
Why did we both go there?
Right. You reckon I should cheer for Keithany too, don't you? Because if she's my rival and she loses, and that makes me a bitch. So she needs to win so I look cool. Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together way back in Postwick. They better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone can beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate.
It's so tall. So creepy looking.
Alrighty.
Why did we're suddenly interacting with this Pokemon like we've ever talked to it before and we have a rapport. Like we've never interacted with Sobble ever.
You know what I just realized?
What?
This is the first time I've ever had a playthrough where I didn't have any water moves at all.
Yeah.
This is bizarre.
We don't have any water. It's because we finally picked the weird Pokemon. The ones you don't pick normally, like Fighting and Steel and Dark.
Yeah, that's really weird though.
So we have Fighting, Steel, and Dark, and Ice.
And grass. Blaze it, am I right?
I think we also don't have, we have no water and no fire.
I mean, I usually don't, like fire is usually not, but water is so hard to avoid. It's almost kind of weird. Like water usually is like the most, is everywhere.
I think we do have Pokemon that can learn water types, right?
No.
That Ice Boogies can't learn water attacks?
And you know, I think there's one, we have like one water move, but I don't think it's Ice Boogies that can learn it. I think it's someone else.
Waterfall.
Oh no.
No one. Well, you're especially used to water because your favorite Pokemon's water type.
Yeah, but even when I don't use Gyarados, there's so many water types to pick from. Even like my favorite evolution's Vaporeon, and then just like, you know, just water moves are everywhere. And back in the day, you had to have Surf.
But all of the water starters are lame. Is there any generation where the water starter is the best one? Is it Feraligatr?
Yeah, Mudkip, dude.
Because I can't think of the other two, and I'm like, wait, is it Feraligatr?
I just realized.
This Feraligator's pretty alright.
I'm getting rid of...
That might be my favorite water starter.
Feraligatr?
Yeah.
Oh, Feraligator's a cutie pie, dude. I love Feraligatr.
Because its competition is like Torchic, right? Which I don't like. And...
No.
Isn't Torchic the same generation as...
No. Wait. Oh, shoot. No, Feraligatr is, Chikorita and...
Oh, I was thinking of different fire birds.
Oh, no. Chikorita's the grass.
Oh, right. That's that's the one that goes
Cyndaquil.
Right, Cyndaquil.
All 3 of those starters I like a lot.
I don't love those. Cyndaquil's better.
Well, no,
but I don't.
Typhlosion's badass.
For me, the problem is that Chikorita goes too far, and that the mid form's better than the final form. Because once it goes full flower, it's like,
Meganium's pretty cool. I don't like.
I like the second form of Chikorita.
I don't like Chikorita's first form. It looks so stupid.
I think I only like the second.
It looks
form.
like a lima bean.
I think I just like Bayleaf.
Bayleaf's cute because the little leaf on its head's yellow.
Yeah.
Meganium's pretty cool because it's.
But I think that's the like maybe the only generation where my least favorite's the plant type Pokemon. So I like Feraligatr, and Typhlosion's alright.
Oh yeah, so Gene Shorts can learn Whirlpool, but it's
weird.
A 4 to 5 turn move.
It's the commitment attack.
I don't know. Like why would I do
it won't
that?
have stab, so it'll be a little poopy.
Can't Gene Shorts learn Brutal Swing? It seems like the opposite of what should be true.
Yeah, I can learn Whirlpool, but not the one where you punch somebody.
Not the dark one. It's a dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is a dark Pokemon.
I don't think.
That's weird.
I don't think any of these are good.
Why do you want Snarl?
It's a move that
Snarl
hurts, but I don't think. No, hell no. Ours is way better. Yes, we're good. We're not doing that. Okay,
our dark Pokemon only has one dark attack.
Yeah, isn't that stupid? We haven't learned anymore. Okay.
I feel like you unlearned some, didn't you? Like we had some before that you might have got rid of.
I think there were status ones.
Maybe.
Or not very good. Like the ones that we got were better.
we had like Abstain or whatever it's called. Obstagoon's named attack.
I'm just gonna go in as is. I don't remember what.
Obstinate. Obstinate.
I just know he's gonna have a Charizard. That's the only thing I'm kind of leery about because I don't really have anything good against fire.
It's fire flying, right?
Yeah.
Flying's weak against electric and ice. Well, ice is bad for fire though. But you can use electric on flying, and fire is weak against ground, rock, and water. So electric, basically.
Yeah.
So you can use Ivanoo's.
That's all I got. So I have to save Ivanoo's.
Opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say?
We're gonna finally put this guy in his place.
But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see us.
One of us lose.
One of us lose, after all.
It'll be you, fool.
It can fill you with fear, knowing that. But I absolutely love pushing that past that fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling of the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching and the anticipation inside their balls.
That's not like the phrasing's not good.
The anticipation inside their balls.
Itching.
My balls are itching with anticipation.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It makes my pee-pee up.
Tiny little.
We're going to have a real champion time.
Are we?
I'm the Galar region's champion, Leo. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use our knowledge and experience to crush you completely.
Just get a personality. I'm the champion of all of the Pokemon. My Pokemon is Charizard. Boring.
The whole audience.
What a boring
is saying,
Pokemon for him to have.
Wait, hold on, says the whole audience.
Yeah, what? Why would they say that?
Look at the monitor. Look at the monitor.
What is on that big screen?
How do you understand us? We're all yelling at the same time.
Is it Team Rocket?
Oh my gosh.
Just cool. Jesse and James show.
Ew.
Oh, kind of. It's basically Team Rocket. This is who's been Team Rocket this game.
I forgot. He's all pissed off about us having this champion.
I think it's time I brought about the darkest day for the sake of Galar's future, of course.
That sounds ominous.
So he's just evil. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released from the darkest day is too much for us to contain. Oh no, the plot.
Oh man, I want to fight Leon.
I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refuse to listen. That's victim blaming, sir.
I still don't understand what is happening.
He wants to cause the apocalypse.
Why?
Or something. I think he thinks he can harness the darkest day as an energy source. So basically, this is the plot of Shinra from Final Fantasy VII. As far as I'm aware, I've only watched the movie that takes place afterwards.
The video stream, that was from Hammerlocke Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do?
He's harnessed the Earth stream, just like in Final Fantasy VII. You know, that most popular game in the genre. You know about that?
No, I don't.
We did that. We're doing that story. The evil corporation has a power company, and that's the story again. Even though the remake comes out like this year, so like everyone's going to notice. How embarrassing. I mean, I don't know.
I doubt anyone's really going to care enough to make that comparison. I mean, who would do that? Someone like Keith?
Who would compare the two most popular JRPG releases of the year to each other and knows that they have the same story? That's weird.
Well, who listens to the plot of Pokemon anyway? Does anyone?
Nerds.
Honestly, okay, so if I was playing this by myself, I'd be like, A.
Get to the fight, get to the fight.
But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really just pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future?
Yeah, I don't understand that timeline either.
Oh, right. He's talking about solving a problem 1,000 years in the future, which, I don't know why that has to happen right now.
Yeah, I really...
Why not literally tomorrow?
Or
like everyone, like as far as I can tell, everyone's game to solve the problem tomorrow. Not like...
Or like in an hour when the championship is done.
And it's not even the abstract concept of tomorrow that like real life climate issues are like, oh yeah,
like,
we'll deal with it tomorrow. Yeah, later. Like the infinite tomorrow. Like, no, we mean like literally
like
tomorrow.
Actually tomorrow
like,
we can do it. Like my
everyone's ready to deal with this problem.
My schedule's open.
Real.
Like I'm off work. Like we can do this tomorrow.
Just let me finish the concert.
I've got to see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. Why? Why do you have to? Why is that your duty? Aren't you just like the leader of a tournament of some sort? I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this.
Didn't he sit there and tell you what he was going to do for hours? Like it was hours, and you never realized what he wanted to do when he was explaining his plan to you verbatim to your face with words.
Well, we fought Liana.
I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess.
It wasn't even just that. It took us a while to get up to the building and everything, but we spent most of our time just waiting for him for hours.
On the freaking elevator.
Yeah. No, even before that, we just waited in a building for him to show up for hours.
Oh yeah,
that's how long he was doing that.
What the heck? Why did he so much time?
But he still doesn't know. Apparently,
they should be on the same page by now.
This is the real champion time.
All right, loser. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I forgot about that character trait you had. It's gonna come up now at this exact moment.
Was that a character trait?
Yeah, they brought it up at the beginning.
Oh.
For this reason exactly.
Foreshadowing.
I want to help my brother, Keithany. I've got to. What's the character in... There's like the character in One Piece that's really bad at directions.
I was gonna say, this was Chekhov's Stephanie. It's just the plot point is that he's Stephanie and can't figure out where he's going.
That's my character trait. If I was in an anime, that'd be my
seed
problem.
early on so that we could remind you later that he's Stephanie.
I'd be an angry tsundere with a directions problem.
Oh no.
That would be my character trait. But I can't even manage to beat you. So what sort of help could I ever be? I don't...
Just try, loser.
Just do it. But what can I even do? I don't know. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's the thing when the sky went all dark.
The day that was dark.
Whoa.
The darkest of all the days.
Once
that was the day
ago,
that
right?
featured some darkness of some percentage.
And what does he mean he's bringing that about? And where did he even hear that name? Bloop, 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 bloop.
I think these are both true.
I don't know. The statue of the hero in Motostoke. Sonia said something about back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong, since there were actually two heroes and all that irrelevant stuff. Still, those two managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Keithany. But where to start looking?
Yeah, like why would you... Oh, well, yeah, it's back home.
There's that slumbering weald.
Yeah, were all the answers the same answer, basically?
Yeah, because like Potswick is like a part. It's in Potswick. And
yeah.
I can't answer wrong. Does it, Keithany? I'm sure it's got to be in the slumbering weald. That illusion you tried to fight off that day, it must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the slumbering weald. If we're lucky, we can find something that can help.
Where will we find this mysterious sleeping Pokemon? Could it be the place that's named after sleeping? Where we found a Pokemon that no one's heard of before?
I wonder, what is a weald?
Weald?
Like you wield a sword.
I don't think that's what they're going for necessarily,
either,
but no, a weald is a real place.
I like the wielding the sword though. Huh? That's wrong. Huh? Keithany and Hop? Ah, I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? I'm a professor now.
I'm your mom. Remember your mom?
No. Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw to that and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc.
Dang.
I can't pronounce words right. Havoc. Havoc.
Is that a Pokemon?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Havoc.
I like it. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the slumbering wheels?
Things. Just no specificity at all.
Just things.
Yeah, I was just doing stuff and things.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlocke Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? No big deal. It's thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm not worried, even though this seems really ominous and terrible.
It's just a terrorist attack by the local government leader. No big deal. On its own people.
The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he?
In a way that's unexplained to everybody why he's doing it.
That's like loaf thinking.
Yeah.
Put that on everybody else, why don't you, lady?
Well, he's just like,
It's okay. All Might's here.
Yeah, it's like, I don't have to try anymore.
Yep.
All Might, poor guy. Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? The darkest day is the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So, what are you here for, Keithany? To stop the
These are all
darkest day?
true.
You mean you're going to search for the Sword and Shield Pokemon? Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering Wheels. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me, also not specific.
So we've kind of beaten the campaign? The tournament
kinda.
thing?
I'm gonna nod aggressively. All that matters is that you do what you can. You become a fine Pokemon trainer. After all, I'm supportive in my own way. Ready for this, Keithany? I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that it'd bother us now. We've both grown loads stronger, and so have our Pokemon. Going into the forest after Wooloo that day, that was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really.
I guess.
I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself.
We did start, and there
I'm
was
saying legendary a lot because we're going to be seeing legendary Pokemon. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. Yeah, no one's gonna fuck with me, dude. You see my team? Like, jeez Louise, I got some scary monsters.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Oh, wait, who's... Oh, it's a dumb squirrel. I hate that squirrel.
Yeah.
Get away from me, squirrel.
Look, it's the worst Pokemon. And Hop's gonna get the shield Pokemon.
Is it worse than Bidoof?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't want to see it. Ah!
You failed. You squove it.
Because he covets it.
Squove it. Well, look at them bounce.
Oh my gosh, it's level 2. I'm gonna kill it really quick.
Out of spite. And its life.
It's the child of the one that...
Do it.
That one that...
Do it.
That one that kicked my ass earlier. This is its offspring. I'm gonna end it.
End the
Revenge.
Skywalker line.
Go away.
She was killing younglings.
Not the young...
What is that?
That?
Yeah. What? Look, it's got a little pincher on its face.
What is it? Oh no, it's from the last gen.
Oh, it's a
bug.
beetle.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're back to the cool wolf theme, where it's like weird auto-tuned howling.
It's very spooky.
It sounds like a Zelda song, like distractingly so. It doesn't sound like it's from Pokemon to me.
What's that ladybug that we didn't see ever?
The
and then
UFO bug.
the one that we saw. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh, that's kind of...
We should probably catch that and put it in the bag, right? The fairy wheezing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
It's a wild wheezing. It's level 3.
Can I freeze you? Because that'd be cool.
46. What is the level balance of this region?
I don't want to kill it.
Trying to one-shot it, yeah. What should we name a wheezing?
Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, I forgot. Keith, remember this? Okay.
Oh no!
It killed itself. Okay, but it didn't kill us. But
It's so hard.
it still
to
killed
catch a
itself.
Weezing.
Okay, we just.
I was
okay.
gonna name him Exhausting.
Oh my gosh, that's cute. No, I was gonna.
Coughing, wheezing, and exhausting.
If we ever get a freaking Mr. Mime, the one that turns into the other one,
yeah,
I want to Sir Topham Hat.
Sir Topham Hat.
I want to name something Sir
Yeah.
Topham Hat.
Exhausting.
is
I was completely ready for that
Oh,
name.
geez Louise.
And
what
we're
is
never
this?
gonna get it because Weezing's so hard to catch. You have to just throw a
Ew.
fast ball at it or something. I hate that. What is this?
Okay, so that. Okay. That's what's it called? A
warms.
tapir. It turns
Yeah.
into a tapir.
A tarpier? Or
Taper.
Tippies?
So
Oh, the
okay.
pig guy.
So
a
for
piggy
some
pig.
reason, I don't know if it is a tapir, but I know for some reason in Japan there is a connection between tapirs and dreams. They have like a connection, which is why in Animal Crossing there's a tapir that is able to go into your dreams. But there's like some. That's why it's also why Drowsy.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the weird.
Drowsy's
it's
a
like
tapir.
a pig that has a
Tapir.
little like snout that's kind of like a
I don't know if I'm saying it right. Maybe it is tapir.
It's like a
I would say
little-
tapir.
tapir.
I think it's tapir.
Tapir.
But
It's got like a trunk nose.
yeah, but there's something about them in dreams. This thing's weird, and it has like
Because
an
that's why. Isn't that why Drowsy looks like one?
yeah. That's why Drowsy looks like one. This thing gets in like an umbilical cord though. Like look up the sprite for this because it has an umbilical cord. It's like
Oh, like that idea.
or what it turns into does. Oh, go do the next one, the Mushama.
Turns into Musharna.
So, okay, yeah. So it does. It turns.
brain umbilica.
it turns-
It's the Death Stranding.
It turns into a dream tapir.
It's the Death Stranding.
with like an umbilical cord attached to its brain, and I hate it. Anyways, I don't want to
It's
fight
even got
it
a
or
little
look
red
at
spot
it
on its
anymore.
face where it's gonna go.
I don't like that thing.
And it's covered in wheel flowers.
But I know. Oh, I know it has some sort of
full restore.
cultural significance in regards to dreams. I don't know the connection exactly, but I've noticed it come up several times. I think it's interesting. I like when I notice stuff like that.
And they've made multiple Pokemon that are with that same concept repeating.
Or like kappas, or like dharmas, or like things that like I've just learned over time. It makes me feel some. It's interesting.
That was a plot point in Ninja Turtles 3.
What?
Turtles in Time. Is that they were mistaken for being Kappas.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because they went back in feudal Japan.
Oh, I love
and they were
it.
turtle
Gosh.
people. I watched that movie too many times. As a kid, I had all 3 Ninja Turtle live action movies on VHS and watched them a lot. But my favorite one is the one that's most commonly seen as being the worst one, which is Turtles in Time. Because I was like, oh, they're in Japan. This is neat. As like an 8-year-old, it's like the best thing that could happen.
Oh gosh.
He's
Oh,
huge.
whoa, got away. You remember when the Teen Titans went to
Look how
Japan?
much chunk there is. I mean, they always wanted to be in Japan, judging by their design sensibilities.
Okay, let's see if I can. I'm
Just
gonna
throw,
use a quick ball.
yeah, just throw a quick ball. We need to be able to name them exhausting. It's a girl this time. It's meant to be.
That is meant to be. Just let it happen. Okay.
Come on. Come on. Don't self-destruct and murder us, please. We're trying to be your friend.
Hey, wow.
It didn't
Okay.
even do the other walls. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't get it sometimes.
It's not normal, I think.
Maybe it's because I'm so much higher level. It might affect.
Maybe.
I know there's that one ball for that specifically,
Yay.
but this Pokemon consumes particles that contaminate the air. Instead of leaving droppings, it expels clean air.
Yay.
Well, that's not what it looks like it's doing at all. Yes. Okay, so X. Like
X.
this.
No. Why? What?
Like this, right? The most annoying way to spell it.
Exhausting. What? They're just spelled coughing and wheezing. I guess coughing is spelled wrong, but wheezing isn't.
I'll spell it right just for you.
It's like somebody whose name is unique.
Uniqua, remember Uniqua?
Everyone who's named unique is never spelled like the word unique.
Well,
but there's like 100 different spellings.
There's that character in the backyardigans, so it's like a pink beetle, and her name is Uniqua.
Yeah.
And I remember I was just like, nope.
No.
Not into that one.
No. So where do you want to send exhausting to?
Right to the box. Sorry, friend.
Goodbye forever, friend. But we added you to the party. That was kind of terrifying.
Oh no, it's gonna use self-destruct.
I'm back.
You see here,
It's the same
that
level.
was my sister. I don't appreciate you kidnapping her.
Tally-ho.
Tally-ho. Whoa, let's not do that again.
Another one. Why is this happening?
Am I lost?
Probably.
Am I being a Stephanie right now?
Can you be lost if you're in a place you don't know how to navigate in the first place?
Let me through.
You're still finding new items, so something's going right.
Okay, so and I know. Okay, so I have to go up.
There's so many. I really want you to have an
went-
exhausting
oh, wait.
item. I like this ridiculous wolf theme.
Oh my god!
You
Freaking.
fell for it, even though he was already on screen a minute ago.
Yeah, I didn't see him on screen a minute ago.
He already pipped at you a moment ago.
He pipped.
He pipped at you. Pip pip cheerio.
Dude, let me run, please. I don't like
Got away
looking at
safely.
you.
That means it wasn't a very good trap. You just ran away from it. Oh, there he is.
This is the real trap right here.
What if he's
Can I go
an
this way?
What if he's a scary illusion?
Ah.
He's a will-o-wisp.
What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. If he was a will-o-wisp, I'd prefer it.
He has an evil spirit to lure you deeper into the woods. Okay, well now it is worse now that you said it. Thanks, Hop. Oh, hi. Wow, that they both... Why does one of them walk weirder than the other one? Lord! Okay. He's all sliced up.
Grilled.
Grilled.
All right. Grilled.
They say sword and shield,
Oh, that's what he.
but as dogs. So
Oh,
they're
that's
roared
cute.
and grilled.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
And they've got those bullshit anime X scars all over them, which is already heavily used
Classic.
this generation. Like Obstagoon already has the X scars too, and there's so many X scars everywhere. X gonna give it to you.
They really are here. The Sword and Shield Pokemon. I knew it.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, dude. I feel like.
We just walked into the woods and like, there they are, where we saw them before. Why didn't we try this earlier?
Yeah, it's like the other games to like do a bunch of puzzles and shit to get this to happen. You had to like,
No.
you like summon the gods and like.
I was expecting us to have to go into Lost Woods and like solve a crazy riddle. Like, oh, you keep going back to the beginning if you go the wrong way, and
There's like a what's that one? It's like go into your nightmares to forget Giratina. And you got like Rayquaza's
yeah,
like sent from
I don't know how
heaven
they work.
himself. Like all these are more like it's so dramatic. And then
well,
this
it wasn't
like, these guys
Rayquaza like
just showed
a
up.
god or some shit.
Yeah, Rayquaza. Yeah, he's there to
Yeah.
he's there to stop Groudon and Kyogre from fighting. Cause he's like like the
admittedly,
true god.
When we played Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which was the remake of Red and Blue, but I don't know how true it was because I haven't played that since I was a kid when I played Yellow. We did seem to just go to a dungeon, play through the dungeon, and just catch a legendary at the end of it over and over again for all three. It was Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, and Mewtwo. We're just all kind of waiting at the ends of dungeons, basically, like optional ones.
And like
But like there wasn't anything special to do besides get to them. But this wasn't really a dungeon. We just walked down some paths.
yeah, and then even in like
with some optional Pokemon encounters.
even with like the sub
And no
legendaries,
trainers.
like the like Raikou and Entei and all that, you had like they traveled around. They were like
Which is
so
like the
hard
best
to find.
generation of legendaries is the dogs.
They were like difficult because
I
they
might be
just
biased.
they like ran around everywhere and you had to try
Like,
to
couldn't you
find
encounter them in surprise encounters, right?
Yeah, but they'd flee every time.
Yeah.
And they'd disappear off the map and you wouldn't know where they were.
I think that's my favorite legendary generation, is the dogs, but that's not surprising.
I'm really weird. I don't like a lot of legendaries. I'm like very picky because they're usually all weird.
I like
and,
Raikou and Entei.
like Palkia. Like I don't like all the robotic looking ones. I think Rayquaza is the only like, and Groudon's pretty cool. Those are the only two like robotic looking ones I'm okay with. Kyogre's all right. All those three are okay.
Yeah.
Mew
But the
and Mewtwo are all right, and the birds are all right.
The first two gens didn't have any robots.
Yeah.
All the legendaries were just creatures. There's 3 birds, 3 dogs, Mew and Mewtwo.
Oh, you know what? And I love Lugia and Ho.
And Lugia and
I
Ho.
like-
Oh, yeah,
those
was that
two.
also Gen 2?
Yeah. That was
Oh,
gold and
yeah.
silver.
And that was, that's when the dogs were too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so There's a lot of legendaries per generation. You'd expect there to be fewer legendaries.
So there's 2 legendaries and there's usually 3 like random ones, and now they kind of are always themed. They're kind of themed like the birds and the yeah. But anyways,
I feel like you end up with a surprisingly large number, like surprisingly large percentage of the overall Pokemon count are legendaries.
Oh yeah,
compared to like the overall proportion. Like, all right. You almost expect it to be like 1.
Yeah, to make them more legendary.
Not like 5.
But
yeah,
they really are here. The Sword and Shield Pokemon. I knew it. Says hop, blop blop blop. Oh look, they both have an ear missing, like, and they'll have the opposite ears cut. Oh, they did make it. So well, maybe they are gonna be harder to get.
Yeah.
Hey, where are you going? We need your help over here. I'm gonna command you.
They're really big. Also, I think the sword. I think the shield wolf was walking into the back of the sword wolf for a minute during the cutscene, like walking in place.
Yeah,
and I was like, hang on a minute. That could have been animated better.
You two, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon. They're right in front of us. But then they disappeared into the forest. Hop. You sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the 2 of you. What? Then those were just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions, and I finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon Zacian?
I think it's Zacian.
And the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta.
It's
alright.
Unbalanced names. Like one of them is so much longer than the other one.
These writings said that those 2 Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the slumbering weald. Sometime long, long ago. Did they really? Sonia, thanks for digging into it.
How did she have time to read all this stuff and then chase us through the woods?
Yeah, she was like...
She's quick.
She had a book like in her in the house right there.
She got him on audiobook.
She was like Wikipedia article.
She was listening to it on audiobook this entire time. That's why she never got that part yet. She just needed a few more minutes. What a coincidence.
I think I'm almost there. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and shield that those 2 used to carry are still here too.
Yeah, where are their weapons? I feel like that'll be the challenge, is that you need to have their weapon to be unlocked, otherwise they're not the sword and shield Pokemon. They're just a couple of wolves that look neat.
Well, that's fine.
They look pretty neat. I almost feel like I think the shield one might look better without the shield.
Well, no, I was gonna say
it looks kind of okay. This is the Master Sword.
I've like seen pictures or whatever.
This is the Master Sword.
Yeah. The shield one doesn't have its shield up all the time, Keith. So I was like, I looked at them and I'm like, I think the shield one's actually cooler looking because he doesn't have the shield up all the time.
No, he's silly. He's a silly guy.
Would you take a look at that, Keithany? Not something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend.
As a Dark Souls channel, I'm required by law to get the one that has Sif in it.
That's fine. By law.
Yeah. The law of the internet. Look, the sword and the shield. They fucking suck. That one's a fish.
It does look like a fish.
It just looks like a fish.
Looks like an Amamola. See that, Keithany? The sword and the shield, the legends really were true.
We found a sword and a shield. That proves everything. This couldn't be like an embarrassing like theme park attraction based on the sword and shield.
My character just made a decision for us.
Yeah.
It said that the hero used this sword to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the shield because I'm a lame-o. Though, wow, when you look at the state of this thing, it seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck.
You just put them on the headstone? There's a slot for the sword and the shield right there.
Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems like we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all we've got.
Why would these help? Hey Lee, I found a random rusty sword and a random rusty shield. That must be the secret, right? We win?
Why did I talk to him on purpose? Oh yeah. Okay.
What? We're just gonna go to Hammerlocke?
Yeah. That was a good idea, actually. I would have ran back because I'm an idiot.
Wait, we're actually not gonna encounter them again?
I don't know.
We're just leaving.
This is where we're supposed to go.
Maybe the Sword and Shield will summon them?
Maybe. I don't know. Wow.
Well, if it isn't Keithany and Hop. The real shame the way things turned out. You made it all the way to the champion match, and then something like this had to happen.
Alright.
Alright.
I love high school girls.
No.
You've seen that movie, yeah?
I don't think I have.
Oh my gosh. Dazed and Confused with Matthew McConaughey.
No, I haven't.
His line is like, I love high school girls. I keep getting older and they say the same age. All right.
It's just really distressing.
It's a great movie. It takes place in the 70s. Has one of the best soundtracks you'll ever see.
It's especially distressing because like 10% of high school girls are legal.
Yeah, that's the top percentage.
Like 3 3/4 of that age range is very off limits.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey has like shaggy blonde hair and he has like a tight shirt on. He leans up against the bowling alley wall. He's like, I love high school girls.
It's almost as creepy as he is in that entire movie I told you about that we need to watch at some point. The one that has like the picture is like a Texas made out of chicken nuggets as the cover. I always want to call it Joe Dirt, but that's a very different movie. That's shittier.
He was in a Dallas Buyers Club, and I was like, wow, Matthew McConaughey, you're actually a really good actor.
He's done a lot of things.
Yeah, he is.
He's been a good
talented.
actor in a lot of movies that aren't that good. Like, I don't think Mud was that great, but he was like the main character in it, and he was doing his job.
Dallas Buyers Club was actually a really good film. Made me cry. But anyways,
Tim and Rose thinking the energy born dead from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving the Galar's future. Seems like a bit mad, if you ask me.
His voice has gone everywhere.
I can't follow it all how it's supposed to work.
I'm gonna explode. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the Train or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. And he's gone. And Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? You like change your persona because Hop's gone.
Yeah. The key thing is that no one's been harmed. Wow, what a crisis.
I just talked like a stoner in front of that kid.
What a crisis. Nothing has happened. Everyone's fine. There was a cool light and we freaked out. Like, no one's been harmed in an entire stadium of people. There's no stakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what? I don't know what's supposed to happen.
We gym leaders work together in the city's Pokemon. We've got everyone evacuated.
From what?
And you're fixing to help our champion. Save everyone in the Galar region from the lack of threat that's happened so far where no one's been harmed. I'll remind you once again, no one has been harmed.
Please keep crisis. Your tray table in the upright position.
Yeah, it's a real catastrophe. Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, along with our fiercest rival.
He's not my fiercest rival, don't assume.
Looks like them Dukes are at it again. All teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlocke Stadium with you.
Yep.
That girl showed some true grit.
Now, have you seen that movie?
Yes. No, only the second one. Only the Coen Brothers one. I've never seen the OG.
I love the Coen Brothers, but that's actually one of my least favorite Coen Brothers movies. But I do like it still.
The actress is great.
Yeah, I know. She was like a perfect fit for it. I remember she's like so stern and like just has like an iron face. Like she just looks like a little badass.
What if a child was a fist?
That's how I was raised. Now I'm Two Fists.
It's my villain origin story.